All you lot are going to have to bear with me, yeah? As you can see, someone doesn't know how to finish, and that is what you call a pause. A real one, yeah?
Bear with you, did you say?
Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm on my phone. I'm trying to host off my phone, but the show must continue before Monts and other cavalry arrive, yeah? What a way to end the year. I was only saying last week, I actually, out of all the teams I'd rather win the league, right now, it would be Arsenal. But I wouldn't mind if it come crashing down a little second. Yeah, this has to be that. The fact that the other day I was back in Arsenal saying there's no way West Ham are going to do anything. There's no way Arsenal are going to crumble. I cannot see it. Yeah, but the defense they have and everything that's going on until they got hammered, until the bus stop in Chelsea called Fulham. Typically the other way around.
Where Fulham in the league? Where Fulham in the league?
May the fourth be with you. All I'm going to say, yeah.
No, because what I'm going to say is Fulham, are Fulham still currently the best team in West London now?
I think so.
There we go then.
I'm just trying to say, yeah, this could have ended 2023 any better, I'll be honest. Because as much as I don't like Liverpool and Man City to win anything, the Arsenal crumble. You know what I'm seeing, Deji? I'm seeing Mikel Arteta is just another Brendan Rodgers. Yeah. Mikel Arteta is never going to get us over the line. Martin Odegaard, as in Odegaard, the one that he's smelling recently. You know, I'm seeing we need a new striker. You know, it's 2024. What's 2024 and Arsenal got in common? There's the number 4 is in place. 1 win in their last 5 games. I thought Man United were bad. That's just as bad.
No, I thought this is the thing. Like, I've been very vocal saying, you know, at the moment, I need to see City convince me that we're in a title race. Yeah. I went away to the Club World Cup thinking, you know what? It's a nice break. It's a time to get our heads right, but we need to get our fucking heads right because we've been poor. We've been bad. Yeah. We didn't start the season badly, but we've been badly. And I was thinking, fucking hell, you know what? We're going to come back and have to chase down 6-7 point deficit of Arsenal and Liverpool. We win our game in hand. We're 3 points above Arsenal. How it has happened, I do not know. Yeah. But Darren Bent said something yesterday, and I think this is spot on. When Arsenal lost against West Ham, the meltdown of the fans was so over the top for me, right? It was like, fucking hell, boys, calm down. Like, it's one game. Darren Bent said what worries him is that the fan base and then also in the players' heads, because straight away in the players' heads, oh no, what's happening to us last season's happening again. And, bro, these men have PTSD. These Arsenal players, they have PTSD. They're like, there's handling pressure. Arsenal last season didn't handle the pressure in March, April, May. Arsenal are not handling the pressure in December, bro. And this is a season where, more than ever, if they want to win this league, they have to handle pressure. Because last season, it was City hunting them down. This season, they're having to play catch up with Liverpool, watch City hunt them down, potentially Aston Villa hunt them down, potentially Tottenham hunt them down. If they cannot handle pressure in December, and again today, I watched the second half. I didn't see anyone stepping up again. And this is a thing. It's these moments where they need players to step up, and you're looking around thinking, like last game, it was blame Zinchenko. Zinchenko weren't playing today. Who are we blaming?
You know what it is, yeah? It's just, I think West Ham, I think someone said it, West Ham, you can forgive it a little bit because it's one game. After Christmas, we've seen some dodgy results anyways. But the Fulham one is like, you're in your 4th year now, yeah? We said it at the start of the season. What excuses do you have this time? You can blame this player, that player, or this player. Is it too early to call it? But really and truly, it's like, the reality is Tottenham have had multiple injuries. They are about to do business as soon as possible. They're looking at Tapsoba again, which is a good signing. I really wanted it myself. And they're 1 point behind. And they don't even have Maddison. They haven't had Maddison, Van der Ven, and pretty much Christian Romero for nearly half of the season since he's been overall, yeah? That's the difference right now. And maybe that's a different part because there's no pressure there. But you start having, you have to start smelling the coffee, mate. You need to wake up.
I think that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, so Tottenham, we know there, you know, whether it be suspensions, whether it be injuries, whatever else, we know that with Tottenham. Man United, fully, we know that with Man United. Yeah, Liverpool. I'll be real with Liverpool. Like, not as many injuries. They've been okay for injuries, but I think the Robertson injury is a big deal. And also the lack of the DM. But Liverpool, not so many injuries. Now, when it comes to City or Chelsea started the season off with injuries. City, it is what it is. I don't ever want to talk on injuries. But the truth is, we've had injuries all season, right? We've been missing all season. Haaland's out. Doku's out. We start the season. Stone's been out. Stones is basically Reece James Mark II now. Whereas Arsenal have not been too bad with the injuries as well. I do understand the Timber thing from the start of the season.
Jesus, maybe.
Jesus, maybe, but maybe not. He wasn't injured today. He was benched. So I just.
Yeah.
Look.
Go on, Dej.
Yeah, look. Northside is my brother. So whatever I say, he probably is about to say it. So that's why I'm getting in. The truth of the matter is, I was one of the few, and Northside is probably one of the few who were not getting carried away and they weren't shaking their bum. I came out last season to say that Arsenal overachieved and that it was a freak season, and I meant it. This season, we are seeing the true Arsenal. That's the truth. Punching Judy is not punching above his weight anymore.
Oh, I love that one.
He ain't doing nothing. Yeah?
He's not even playing.
We've spoken about this before. I done told you he ain't going to do nothing. Jesus, where is Jesus now? He's the Brazilian rare. Richarlison's got more numbers than him, as I told you he would have. And Basmati rice is just not cooking in the rice cooker as we thought he was going to cook. Now,
he was until the last two games.
Well, what I'm trying to say is, I don't want to state the obvious, but I did kind of tell you that, you know, let's not get too excited. You get what I'm saying? And so when I'm seeing Arsenal fans now, or the fan base, well, Arsenal never real, rare, this and that. The truth of the matter is, let me be real and banter aside. Arteta is the problem for Arsenal. The guy is too creative. He thought he could play party at right back. He thought he could do something. Every time I see Kai Havertz, I look at Arsenal and think, easy pickings. This is a game that you're supposed to lose. Now, apart from the Brighton game and the Aston Villa game, I don't think Arsenal played well this season, my brothers.
I feel like they missed him again. I actually feel like they missed him against West Ham. The West Ham game slightly felt like a game that I actually thought, you know what, Havertz might be able to do that physical one, maybe. But I'll continue. Like, for me, it's all about, and this is in particular with Arsenal, yeah, it is all about mentality, yeah. What is going to get Arsenal over the line this season, if they're going to win the league, is mentality. Because the reason they didn't win the league last season was mentality. And I'm looking at the last two games, and look, like I said, City didn't start the season well, but this time of the season is when you need to get shit cracking, right? City have started getting shit cracking. Liverpool are getting results, yeah? After the back of, I'll say it as well, a 1-1 draw at Anfield is a good result. I don't care what anyone says. To go to that point is a good result. The fact that they haven't built off of that, I have no fucking idea. Like, I don't know what something. I don't know. I watch Arteta interviews, and everyone knows I'm a big Arteta. Northside knows.
It's arrogant, man. It's arrogant.
Northside knows. Northside knows. Me and Northside have had like a lot of conversations about Arteta, and I'm an Arteta fan, right? Not anymore. He's to Arsenal now, but I supported him, got what he was doing. But I'm not going to lie. I'm now thinking, yeah, I hear it. Like, even in his interviews, the fact that, like, one thing I always remember with Fergie is Fergie would come out, and if they didn't deserve to win a game, Fergie would come out and would be like, do you know what? We weren't good enough. Salute to the other team for putting on that performance. He would never say, oh, and this isn't something Arteta said, but one thing I always loved about Fergie is he would never say, well, they played boring football, well, about a team that didn't have the resources that fucking United had. So he's very fair like that. Now, Arteta, when I see him in his interviews and he's being arrogant and like saying, well, like we should beat West Ham, is that how you're going into games, telling your players we're better than them? Because if you go into games with that level of arrogance, just presuming that you are a better team than someone, so you should win, you will come unstuck. And I don't know if Arteta's buying into the Arteta hype a bit too much at the moment.
I think
he's been buying into it since All or Nothing. But I'm going to let my brother...
He's having a Klopp phase. When Klopp said, I have the best this, I have the best that. And then before you know it, the Liverpool crumble started happening there. I know, side. You've been quite...
You put yourself... This is what we're telling Lee, last thing. That
there's a super
fans do it, and fans do it. We all do it. We put our players on a pedestal, right? And then we moan when people come for them. But the minute you put a player on a pedestal, you make them a target and you put pressure on them. If Arteta is putting this pressure and Arsenal's fan base are putting this pressure on their players and their players can't handle pressure, this is what happens.
Yeah,
did everyone see the Rice interview?
No, I didn't. No.
Do you know, Rice seemed a little bit like...
Well, I remember seeing Gabriel and Rice were having it out on the pitch.
After the game, Rice seemed rattled. I'll be honest, like he seemed rattled. He seemed, obviously after a game, I expect players to be frustrated, to be fair. And maybe he seemed frustrated at certain other players in the team. And he was frustrated.
Yeah. I'm frustrated that once it's taken long to even get here with traps. Blaze says only 4 Madrid and Bayern stars get into that Arsenal 11, by the way, with a laughing face. Apparently. Big up Blaze, man. But yeah, Northside's been quiet for a minute. All I can say is before he does go on, obviously, what he needs to say, like, it's cringy for me to even say this, but Happy New Year to all you, man.
It's still 2024. Sorry, it's still 2023.
We won't be talking after this, don't worry. Nav's had a big year. You know, Northside's having a big year. Deji, the emergence of Deji, you know, everything. We've had some high moments, some low moments. But a higher moment.
He loves the low moments. He loves the bum shaking low.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, but if you look and smash the like button, even if you don't like doing it, it'll be appreciated. And obviously, make sure you look at Northside's channel as well, growing quite fast as it is. But yeah, Northside, man. Hi, man. Get your cheers to the beers. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to say. Innit? It's you can smile, crack a smile, man.
As I said, at the end of the season, I want my apologies in the apology box of Filhos da Puta. Yeah, because I've been on this channel before. Yeah, and how much man chat crap to me? Okay. Yeah. Cool. What did you man say about Nketiah when he scored a hat-trick against Sheffield United? Yeah. Make your apologies as loud as your criticism, so Filhos da Puta. Yeah. And you know what? Access denied. I don't even want your apologies. Yeah. You can stick it. Yeah. Because I speak with using my head. Yeah. I don't let my heart dictate what my brain can tell me and what my eyes see on the pitch. Today, Iwobi looking like Alien vs Predator was absolutely saucing. Absolutely saucing, bro. You know what I mean? Reed looking like NLE Chopper, absolutely saucing as well. Do you know what I'm saying? And then William looking like the Brazilian Rick and Morty from Rick and Morty, looking like Rick from Rick and Morty. Yeah, what you man telling me now? And how long did we get in West London? No, hold on. Let me put, I don't want no one to interrupt right now. I don't want no one to interrupt right now. Because these men are never a foul. A lot of these men been talking bucaria to me every time I come on this channel, yeah? Cala boca somaricas da merda. You man are going to get cooked right now. I ain't hearing none of it. What did your boy Martinelli do? Another one-trick pony. All he can do is run into space. As long as they don't have space, he does nothing. Looking like Jake from Tweenies, bro, with that stupid mohawk. Yeah, what did you do? Nothing. Nothing. So feel that puta. Yeah? What about Nketiah? The Emirates Chris Rock. What did he do? Yeah? Duchesne from Top Boy. I thought Duchesne got killed off. Why is this Philo da Puta still at my club? Looking like a Nigerian Mo Farah, bro. Running around doing nothing. What did I Philo da Puta do? Yeah? Nothing. Yeah? What about Saka? What about Saka? The slim, fast, Kodak Black. What did he do? Another one-trick pony. Don't nobody talk. Pep Guardiola, nobody talk. Don't chat to me. Yeah? I've been on the Arsenal morphine. I put my arm out for the last 20 years, inject it in my veins for the last 20 years, and these foolish people want to chat something to me. Yeah? When I talk because I talk and I believe what I say. What about Kai Havertz? Yeah? The German Harry Potter, invisible cloak, expoliosis, going missing for 90 minutes. And you man telling me this guy's the truth. What did you do today? Another XG merchant. I don't need XG. I got my 2 eyes, bruv. Yeah? What did he do today? Oh, nothing. No one's talking about that. Yeah? What happened to your boy? What happened to the German Harry Potter? Odegaard. Yeah? The blonde Zac Efron with that stupid cut. Looking like the mushroom character of Mario Kart. What did that feel that Puta do today?
Yowzers.
What did he do? Yeah? Looking like Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys. That haircut is dead. Leave it in the 90s. It's done.
No, that's safe from Madrid. That's safe from Madrid.
Done. Looking like Josh from My Parents Are Aliens, feel that puta. What did you do? What did you do? Declan Rice, Deckers, double-decker bus of feel that puta. What did you do today? Getting cooked as well. Getting cooked. Kivio, looking like one of them high-vis workers from home base, stacking shells and getting down chandeliers. What did you do today? What did you do today?
I'm trying to think of the people you haven't said.
No. Don't. Nobody talk. Nobody talk. I'm not finished. Because the amount of crap I receive online is ridiculous. When I talk,
I hear it.
Yeah. Nobody talk. People talk about Onana. I guess Onana looks like a high top version of Stormzy, but this guy, Raya, yeah, this guy is the Spanish Ricky Martin in goal for the Arsenal, bro. The guy's a joker. He's another one ain't good enough, and you man gassed up. Ben White, the B-Tech Jake Paul, the Emirates Jake Paul. What did he do today? Getting cooked as well, not in position.
Jake Paul with the sunbed, you mean?
Yeah. The Shagaloof Jake Paul, bro. The Shagaloof Jake Paul. Yeah. And then in the middle, we got these 2 defenders looking like the Island Boys, looking like Finn and Lil and Rugrats. What are you man doing? Yeah? What man telling me now? And then to save the day, because the bench is fixed, to save the day, we're bringing on Reece Nelson, looking like everybody hates Chris. Filo da puta. What did you do? What did you do when you came on? Oh, yeah, you've been a bum because you've been a bum ever since you've been at my club. Yeah? Why didn't El Nene come on? The Egyptian Aladdin giving out Turkish tea on the bench. Why didn't you come out? Why didn't you come out and save the day? Because Declan Rice wasn't sourcing. Trossard coming on. Oh, Trossard. Uncle Festa with a hairline. Why didn't he come and save the day? Huh? You man been bags under his eyes. More bags than Tesco's. More bags than Costco's. Why didn't he come out and do something? Yeah, because I told you these men are overhyped. But you man get too excited. Tomiyasu. What did he do? Did he do anything about Jesus? The Brazilian Fredo. What did he do? What did he do, Filhos da puta? Don't ever come for me, chat to me, nothing. Northside LDN, like and subscribe, Filhos da puta. Don't chat to me. Yeah, I've been telling you this manager's a fraud. The Spanish Zorro, yeah, the Spanish, I don't care about his hair. I don't care that he's got Amazonian virgin weave on his hair, the best looking Spaniard we know. I don't care, bro. I'm not into men. I don't care. He's a bum, yeah? This guy is never going to win us nothing. Don't listen to rivals. Don't listen to even any of these rivals that like to sit on the, oh, no, side, maybe you're being too harsh. What are they saying now? Now they're laughing. But you, man, get sucked in. Oh, maybe, oh, look at both sides of the coin. But now they're laughing.
Hold on. Can I just say one thing?
Congrats on your 3 points, by the way. Congrats on your 3 points.
Oh, it feels good. The last 2 games, bro. I'm on top of the world. I mean, you're on top of the world, but bro, we win our game in hand with 3 points above these.
What are you saying? Is it a City pool thing? Is it back or?
Bro, do you know what? I hate the way. That's the one thing. Like right now, the Arsenal go to about City and Liverpool is like, you know, where the City. I don't know if anyone saw something got posted on Sky about City winning 5 trophies. Any City fans watching this, go and read the comments. It's so beautiful. The tears are mad. Yeah, with people going, "Oh, the flag's there to hide the fans." The fact they've got no fans. Arsenal fans are doing this right now to their go-to to make themselves feel better is, oh, it's a City pool thing. They cut like, bro, whatever you want to call it, yeah. What I would say is it's like the 2 school bullies coming together against the fucking year 5 pussy hole. That's what it is, yeah. And it's funny right now, like because Arsenal. And one thing I just want to say, because I saw after the last Arsenal game, a few Arsenal fans going on about the difference is City's bench and our bench, yeah? People, before you say shit, do your facts, yeah? So last Arsenal game, Arsenal fans are talking about City's bench is just too strong compared to ours. You're looking for excuses that are no longer there. Our bench against Everton was Arteta, Sissoko, Lewis, Phillips, Gomez, Bob, and Hamilton. Right? Oh, sorry, Kovacic, right? So don't tell me that our bench is superior, that we spent all this money. No, you can't have that. You lot had a 10-10 window, right? You lot are there. Let's be real, there's Arsenal fans out there right now that talk up El Nani, right? They talk up El Nani. They put him down for seasons, but last season, somehow El Nani became a fucking when El Nani comes back. So they can't do that, yeah? Right now, the truth is, I have to hold it because I supported Arteta. Arteta's a problem at Arsenal. I'll admit it. From this point forward, I will say, do you know what? Same as I say about Newcastle.
I was right.
Can I
do you know what? Northside, one thing I said to you was, I always did say to you is, the minute you as a club, you stop finishing above where you finished the season before, it's a conversation to get rid of him. But while you continue to finish above, you keep him. However, I've said about Eddie Howe at Newcastle, now say it about Arteta. Maybe Arteta's hit his ceiling. He's done a great job. You should always thank him for coming round, changing the way your board approaches football, getting everyone moving in the right direction. But the truth is, Arteta might just fucking be
done.
I don't know, a victim of his own.
I respected your manager. I respected your club. I respected what you guys have done, which is why my standards are so high. I've seen Liverpool have to be near about perfect and still not win the league. Yeah, I've seen what it takes to dethrone Man City of a title. That is where my energy comes from. I know how hard it is, so I don't downplay it. Arsenal fans wanna when we don't win anything. Oh, Man City are incredible, but then they want a novice manager. Then they want to waste money on Kivior, on re-signing Onene, on re-signing Nketiah, on signing players like Lokonga, Fabio Vieira. It makes no sense. You either respect City or you don't. And if you respect them, then you expect a manager that can compete against them. And not many can. And if you're going to look at the managers that can compete, Arteta's name is not in that hat. But people were like, no, let's just go with it. So do you respect them or do you not? Because every time we bottle the league, oh, but Man City are a juggernaut. But you don't respect them during the season, though. I do.
No, bro. Every player on your team during the season at this point, well, up until 10 days ago, all your players are better than ours. Haaland was washed. Rice is better than Rodri. Arteta is better than Pep. Pep's a checkbook manager. All of that. But then, and this is what we've been saying to Lee, you can't scream all of that. And this is the truth. I said it about
it was only a week ago, Daps. Daps, it was only a week
Christmas
ago.
Day in that. Christmas Day in that.
Just a week ago.
We're still in 2023.
And the thing is, yeah, I have to say, we have to consistency is a beautiful thing, yeah. And I always remember when Klopp came out and did that, Big Steve did that speech on Big Six where he said, you've got the best manager, you've got the best fullbacks, the best centre-backs, the best midfielders, the best forwards, the best fans, the best about Liverpool. Therefore, if you're telling us you have all of this, then we expect you to win everything, yeah? Now, I have to be consistent. If I said that to Liverpool, I have to say the same to Arsenal. If you, man, tell us how Saliba is the best centre-back, if you, man, tell us how you're blessed that you have 2 elite goalkeepers, you're telling us Zinchenko last season was every single fucking combined 11, right? You're telling us Ben White was fucking a centre-back that's now prime right-back. You're telling us fucking Partey. You're telling us now with Rice, you've got the best DM. Odegaard, the most creative midfielder. Fucking...
non-penalty GA. Non-penalty GA. Don't forget that one.
Bro, and sorry, I'm just going to say one last thing. I'm not going to be reactionary, and I feel it's not reactionary for me to now backfill Foden because I've been quiet on Foden Saka because I understood last season, you know what? Foden didn't have the best season. It was hampered with a lot of injuries. But we've seen Foden have seasons. Foden has, 5 or 6 Premier Leagues, a Champions League, a Super Cup, a Club World Cup. He has fucking everything in football, yeah? He's come up through England schoolboys captaining at most levels, right? And he's done it being played out of fucking position, right? But I understood Saka, last season had a great season, Foden didn't. But and everyone said Foden needs to step up like Saka has for Arsenal. Well, Saka stepped up for Arsenal, and what did Arsenal win? Right? Nothing. Foden has been blessed that he hasn't had to step up. He's had to be there and be a cog in a system, learn his trade while winning multiple fucking trophies and do it contributing, right? However, now Foden has to step up, and guess what he's fucking doing? He's being played in the right position and he's stepping the fuck up. Against Everton, we didn't look like we were going to score. Foden said, give me the fucking ball and I'll score, right? Right now, I'm looking at Saka going, bro, when are you going to step up now? Because now the pressure is really fucking on. These City players been handling pressure for years, right? And people want to put them down after years and years of handling pressure. Nah, bro. Now, Arsenal,
He's been waiting.
When you're done, tag me.
I've got a video for you guys too, by the way. I've got a video.
Keep chefing it. When you're done,
on the last show, me and Max went through all the stats here to show that this isn't consistent. Our midfielders are not creating enough. Our attackers aren't scoring enough. And then our most creative player in Zinchenko, which is only justification to be in the team, has got 1 assist. And then today we got Kivior. He's just come into the team and he's already not good enough. So basically, you should have just kept holding because he's about the same level. What is the difference? The thing is, we've got a novice, and then, bro, I've never seen a business, which football clubs to a degree are business, and they are also a football club.
Yeah.
How do nobody becomes, when my little sister got promoted and she's doing a role that she's never done, she gets assisted in somebody to teach her the program, someone to teach her how to be the most effective, someone to teach her how to do her job properly. Arteta hasn't got the right coaching stuff. He hasn't got the right scouting stuff. He hasn't got nothing, bro. Why would the man is here?
He's got a dog to win. He's got a dog to win.
Hold on. When these lot decide,
someone said on Twitter they need to put the dog down.
Hold on. No side.
You're one of them ones here that have been justifying a lot of this Bucaria as well. When I've been on stream with you, now you want to laugh, yeah? But
no side.
But say this. When I was calling out for Arteta, they told me there's not a better manager. Okay, cool. When you can no longer defend him, keep him. Because you told me there's no better manager.
Your fan base is so fucked, yeah? They put so much faith in a dog called Win, right? So much fucking faith. But you lost 1 game against West Ham United and your fan base is screaming, put the fucker down. They're blaming the dog, bro. They're blaming a dog. They're talking, Zuma kicks the cat. Your fan base wants to kill dogs. What is going on?
I need to take this left started, but I know
online chat shit. That's it. They chat shit, bro.
Deji, one sec. Deji, can you turn your camera off quickly? Can you see your emoji, your little emoticon thing?
Yeah.
Arsenal Slayer. I'm crying, man.
Who are the Arsenal fans you man normally get on the chat?
I can do the super chats quick if you don't mind. Where's
the Arsenal fans you man normally get on the chat? Where are they?
They're not here.
Oh, they're not here. Oh, they're not here. You man are busy now. Oh, you're busy.
They're not here.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Can you pass me the pot? Can you pass me the pot so I?
Oh yeah, it's all yours, bro. It's all yours.
Months. Do you mind adding a bit of season while I do like a couple of the super chats quick?
Of course. Let me get the
What do
you need? What do you need?
You know what? I'll be real. If you need some sauce,
chili mild. Which one? What do you need? Let me know what you need.
And I've got some sauce because KFC put way too much fucking sauce on my chicken bites. So I've got.
And also, I need 2 minutes for you, man, to show some respect to my club. So
I Deji, let me just do these quick. Northside, we need a combo about the level of the soft with Erdegaard. He's more tidy than Bruno, but they're not good leaders. Game like this are a reflection of last season when they tapped out in March. Your captain must pull up and then lost forward.
Hold on. But
the walking head of
bro, hold on. Cass, just on that last one.
Go on.
Don't compare, like, people, if you're talking, this is an Arsenal team where all these Arsenal players have been put on pedestals, yeah?
Man.
So when comparing Arsenal players, right, do not compare them to Manchester United players as a bar, yeah? Like saying, oh, he's better than Bruno, that's not a bar. You man are telling us your players, Arsenal fans, Egal and many, many others, you man been telling me you want Bayern Munich in the Champions League because you man can go all the fucking way in the Champions League. Not one shit, but going into the Champions League for the first time, however long, you think you can take on Heritage and win the fucking Champions League. So I don't want to see comparisons with Bruno fucking Fernandes, yeah? That's not fair. You have the best squad in world football. So don't do that.
Last fall says here, the Walking Dead of Spurs is 1 point off Arsenal. Come on, you Spurs. Yeah, it's a bit mad. Look, it's a bit mad. Look, Traps hasn't said a word yet. Monster's yet to eat. Look, he's just seasoning up his food right now. Like,
I feel like you and Traps deserve to have a bit.
But you know what?
I'm working. Listen. I'm working off right now. Don't worry, you're gonna get some. Don't worry. That's what
I just want to say one bit and done.
Go on now, of course. I've got a video to play too.
So for me, you know, I get disrespected left, right, and center on many streams. The man, them all on here. You don't know. We've been brothers for a long time now. You know the amount of abuse that I get. But the truth is, everything that you've been saying is what I've been saying all season about Arsenal. And I'm not really going to talk too much about Arsenal because I told you so. Just like I told you, man, about Manchester United and Eric Ten Hag. When I talk with love. I'm trying to help your team. I'm trying to help your clubs do what we need your clubs to do. Some of them listen, some of them don't listen. But let me talk about my team for 1 minute. You know, Daps was talking about strength and depth, and he made the mistake again. He started talking about the Man City not having players on the bench and comparing it with Arsenal. The team that has shown that they've got strength and depth is my club. Because we've had to rely on Emerson. Listen. We've had to rely on Ben Davis. We've had to rely on Emerson Royale. We've had to bring in Lo Celso. We've had to bring in man like Veliz. We've had to bring in man like Brian Gill. And still get... Exactly, my brother. Because we've had to bring these men on and still do our thing. You get me? My club that I love dearly is 3 points off top, relying on Emerson Royale as a centre-back. We went to the Etihad and put 3 round them brothers with Emerson Royale as a centre-back. So everyone on this chat and on this panel, put some respect on my club. That's right. What are you saying?
We need to turn north side. We need to change north side's name to south side, innit?
Bro, I'm just telling you where it is.
That's where Arsenal are from. That's where Arsenal from the south.
I'm just telling you about my team.
No. Yo, you trying to come for me? Listen, don't come for me. Yeah? You're the one twerking with these Arteta sexuals all the time on every stream. Don't come for me. Look at like Triple H. Look at like cuz don't come for me. Look at like Triple H. Yeah, after he shaved his hair and the Botox and the flipping steroids wore off. Don't come for me. I've been telling you that it ain't good enough. Don't even come for me. Where all your gals and all them man there? I've been telling man.
They're hiding.
Your chat will come for me. Do you know how much crap I've had to hear?
Cass, you're gonna take that.
Man don't want to be telling me that I'm right here, but don't worry, calm.
Can I just say this though? Cass,
this is my last. I'm not here today.
I can't lie. If I have to
take that, I'm going to take that off the negative. Are you going to take that off the negative?
I'm dropping the mic.
I can't lie, brother. Yeah. I spoke nicely on Arsenal one time only, by the way, in his whole year, once. And this is what I'm getting. I'm getting disrespected.
No. You keep that. Don't aim it at me. Aim it at the guys that you get on.
They don't want to jump on.
Daoud needs to come and answer for his
By the way, we got
where are they, bro?
Let me just finish my
Let me just. Udin's not Udin. The Udin's not Udin.
With this fucking club, man. Every fucking week we fucking lose now. Wallahi, I'm sick and tired of seeing Eddie and Jesus as my strikers. I can't handle it anymore. How we signed Kai Havertz for £65 million? Someone please tell me one good thing he did today. Please. We've got Bakayo Sanya on the right wing and we've got Gab Martin on the left wing. These two this season, they thought, we got 15 goals last season each, yeah? We were smashing last season. This season, we're going to play the same way. Teams are going to open up against us. Now, mate, team know how you play now and they're defending you so easily. I apologise for calling Martin Odegaard world class. This guy is an average player. When the team plays well, he plays well. But all this Cruyff turn, he's weak. He can't run. He can't pass anymore. He can't shoot. He can't take free kicks. He can't take corners. He can't do nothing. I also want to apologise to Liverpool fans. I'm so sorry for comparing Virgil van Dijk to William Saliba. I will never do that ever again. Van Dijk's been doing it for 8 years, okay? Saliba had one good season. This season, he had a good start, but now he's getting cooked. He got cooked by West Ham, and now he got cooked by Jimenez for Fulham, bro. We are just absolute useless. How do we go from trying to win the league and now we're fighting to stay fourth? Fourth! We left those days. They used to...
Right, firstly, Cass Monts, please never remove that video from the side, yeah? Because that will be a reminder, because in a week's time, my brother will have changed his whole... He's no longer Daoud, he's Damask, yeah? That's what he is. That is stinky. Because he will change his opinion on Odegaard. He will change his opinion on Saliba. But go on, Monts, ready for you.
Yeah, so
you're having a good week, innit? Just quickly, when do you play?
Tomorrow. We play tomorrow.
Okay, so be careful. Be careful in it. Be careful.
You know, careful and Monts doesn't really mesh.
Right.
You know, you know the.
Sorry, 1 second before you start. Let me just check. Football gods, you hearing this? All right, go. They're listening. Listening.
Arsenal fans around the world, global, nationwide. You know, stadium goers, streamers,
army.
All of you. I gather you all today, to tell you to do a few things. I want you guys to stop and listen. Yeah? No more comparisons. Please stop. I'm going to do it again. Stop seeking validation and avoiding expectation. Yeah? It's going to get put on a t-shirt, people, because that is what you man do. And I'm going to keep on running it back every single time you man drop points. Yeah? You seek validation by comparing all of your players to cities, to mines, and the world's best. Stop doing it. Stop comparing Rice to Rodri. I didn't see him pass forward once today. Stop it. Just stop it. Stop comparing Bukayo Saka to Mo Salah. Please stop doing it. And another one, stop comparing Saliba to Virgil van Dijk. And another one, I was hearing the Klopp and Arteta comparisons when you lot were close to that Prem, and you were looking to do it again. Stop doing that also. And another thing, stop comparing your play style to that of Man City, because you don't fucking score goals. All right? Next thing I want to talk about with Arsenal Football Club, about I took longer than Meek, because that's 2 L's in a fucking week. Yeah? 5 days ago, all I had to hear was that your heroic point at Anfield. Traps told you, man. He told you, man, I need to see something. I need to see you, man, win against Liverpool to show me that you, man, are the real deal. And you, man, consistently went, nah, Pep don't win at Anfield. So how do you expect us to win at Anfield? Again, you have a better defender than Van Dijk, a better right winger than ours. You have the best DM in the world. You have Odegaard, who's the best 10 in the league. So therefore, you need to do something worth doing. Again, beat the big boys. Maybe one of them at the ground if you want to prove that you have really improved, that you're really a juggernaut in this thing. All I had to sit in here was that I'm a deluded Liverpool fan. I hate Arsenal, and that I'm ruining Never a Foul. Remember that one? I'm ruining Never a Foul because of my Arsenal opinion. I'll say that one more time. They told me I was ruining this channel because of my Arsenal opinion. I am a London boy. I'm a London youth, bro. So listen, when I tell you, man, what's wrong with your fucking club, listen to me. Listen to me. This is for your own good. Your manager has deficiencies that you cannot see. One eye open when I'm sleeping. I understand you, man, are not who you think you are. I'm the club with no DM. I'm the club who I'm the club who doesn't want to have the comparisons. You, man, forced this Kai Havertz and Szoboszlai. And again, what about this one? You, man, told me you missed Kai Havertz against West Ham. What the fuck did he do today? What did Kai Havertz do today? You, man, Zinchenko did not play today. He's your scapegoat right now. What was done instead? Kiwior? A fucking fruit? You signed a fucking vegetable or a fruit, whatever the fuck it is, to play left back. And then you tell us that you guys have fooled the whole planet into thinking Tomiyasu is this dynamo who can play all these positions to a brilliant standard. Tomiyasu is a squad player, but now you man are screaming for him like you should have been playing 20 out of 20 games this season. He doesn't even play that many games. He's not even fit. So don't talk about availability. Talk about his ability, because I'm not seeing too much of that either. He came on the pitch, I didn't see anything. Eddie and Nketiah running the line for Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus is playing right back. Look at your manager. You have the best 6 in the world and the best centre-back partnership in the league. So why are you where you are? You are 4th. You sit 1 point above the team with no centre-backs and 4 wing-backs in their back line. Tottenham are playing Emerson Royale and Ben Davies at centre-back. And there is 1 point. 1 point that they held 4 to Brighton because of their injuries, and you are 1 point above them. 1 point. Have a look at the little African you on the right wing, because I promise you, everyone talks about Martinelli stinkers. And by the way, there are 73 more players in the league with more goals than Martinelli, by the way. I'll say that again. There's 73 more players that have more goals in the Premier League than Gabriel Martinelli. So please stop talking about what's happening last season. That is no longer form. He is not good enough. Trossard, who is not good enough, has more goals than Martinelli, and that fucker don't even play.
You're triggering them. You don't need to shout to make a point. Oh,
You know what I'm
shut
saying?
up. Oh,
Listen.
keep crying. Keep crying. Months, I need you on the channel, bro. Let's cook them together. Double team. Jeff Hardy, Ed Hardy.
bro.
You know what I mean?
Dundee brothers.
Hard.
Keep
This is
crying.
hard.
Keep crying, bro. Because these men
Honestly.
talk the most. And the thing is, Months, yeah, you're this angry. I have to put up with them daily. I have to put up with them weekly. I have to put up with these.
No, but Mark,
all the time.
but north side. See, you see, right? Let me let you into a little bit of the personal side of Never a Foul, right? So, firstly, you fuckers out there in the comments, I'm not addressing any of you individually because I don't know you like that. Yeah, everyone here knows me like that, right? You don't know Monts like that. You'll be in the comments because Mont said something about your club. You'll call him toxic. He didn't spoke about you individually, yeah? So firstly, you're the toxic fucks, yeah? Please smash a like, you toxic fucks. But secondly, what we have to do is we kind of have to play good cop, bad cop with fucking Arsenal. We do it with no other club. With any other club, we just speak how we feel, right? Now, if I'm being truthful, we probably sing Arsenal's praise. Northside will back this as an Arsenal fan. We sing Arsenal's praise more than we do many other clubs, because guess what? You've been in a title race for the last 2 years now, yeah? That is why we speak about you, because you're important, yeah? So we speak about you. We give you a lot of fucking praise. We say one thing wrong, and it's all personal shit, right? Take it about your club, because all we're doing is talking football. You get a blind more than any other fucking club that we try and make sure someone on the panel is singing your praise, because you're a sensitive bunch of fucking.
Why are you giving away my whole game plan, man?
No, we keep saying it. It's this confidence that isn't really there, and we all know it. You'll tell us it isn't there, but we all know it. The confidence is from nowhere. You're confident in the Champions League with nothing to fucking back it, and it's beautiful. That's why we love these. That's why getting Arsenal fans for these shows very hard. Any other fans, they're on this because they want to see the downfall. Because you man walk with a swagger that you've never fucking earned.
You know how many times I have to back people as well, yeah? Like, shouting don't mean you're shouting. People's personalities you have to accept, yeah? Every time Northside comes on the channel, do you know how many comments I have to tell people, allow it? Like, he is who he is and wants to speak how he wants to speak. Like Jimmy yesterday, he was shouting a lot, but that's Jimmy's personality. Why are you going to apologize for Jimmy? So what? Let him shout. We shout every day. People think you're talking in the library. But you know who does shout? Traps.
Listen, yeah,
Today,
I'll be so real, yeah.
Northside's goated, man.
Like, I've said a lot of things, yeah, and it's been interpreted as hate, yeah, as hate. And you know what? Yeah, you see, you come in now. What's gonna happen is the deflection's gonna come in. They're gonna say, "But what about your club?" Like, I don't talk about my club and tell you how shit the club is.
we saw last night. You two held it last night. Last
you know
night,
what I mean? So at the end of the day, right? When I told them, just bear in mind, this was this week, yeah. Going into the game they had this week, yeah. I said to them, I need to see more from. I didn't see anything in that Liverpool game to suggest that these men are ready for what they think they're ready for. Obviously, big up Lee Gooner, yeah, Gooner Lee. He told me I didn't know this, I didn't know that. I'm talking shit. As a result, They've got two losses on the spin now. There's man telling me that we don't lose 2 games in a row. But here's the thing. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, right, I know my club's in the mud. It's absolute a shambles going over there. Certain man need to get sacked, whatnot, yeah. But that last season, same with our fans. Yeah, we're gonna we had a great season. Carabao Cup, this, that, and the third. We finished the season 9 points behind Arsenal. Again, right now, the state that the most embarrassing football you have seen, records getting broken left, right, and centre. Yeah, where are we? We're 9 points behind you lot again. How is this even fucking possible? You've got the best this, you've got the best that, and I tell you what's happened to Arsenal. You lot have fallen victim to the rebrand. That's what's happened to you, man. They have rebranded Arsenal Football Club, yeah, but with things like getting a manager in that is his next player. We're gonna build it all around him, give him time, so they got time, right? Now they got bums on seats, they got merch coming up left, right, and centre, yeah. And at the end of the day, the expectations are being met of the club. They push Josh Kroenke out there in front to say, oh yeah, he's the new man, stands in the back. But right now, what you're looking to understand is, if there's certain things that don't happen in this season, bearing in mind you are supposed to be title challengers now, yeah, then you can understand that you lot are fallen victim to the rebrand, and this is where they want you lot to be, yeah, because you're talking about a striker. Your man just coming out saying he's happy with what's going on. So there's no talk of him getting a striker. He's not saying it himself, but this is what the fans want. Bearing in mind he's had loads of money to spend, right? So then at the end of all of that, yeah, if he doesn't win anything this season, where do you go from there? No, because I tell you what, you not play on paper.
They're back in. Bro, it's mad because I hear what you're saying. Because the thing that happened with Arsenal was Arsenal became top 4 and we're good. Celebrate the fact we get top 4 every season, and it's like maybe I've fallen victim to it. That maybe you're right. That now it's as long as they're challenging and they're getting top 4. I mean, maybe January will tell us that.
This is the thing. Everything that you can't, as a fan base, right? You cannot settle for this because, right? This is what they wanted, yeah. Arsene Wenger out for, who had no money to spend, yeah. This is what they wanted him out for. Do you understand? So when they said, "Oh, Wenger's this, Wenger's that," if you gave Wenger didn't get no 700 million to spend. Wenger kept your club together with fucking Sender or Sagan and fucking whoever else.
Look, back
And
then,
they could compete against Fergie. And he can compete against Fergie. And no one said, oh, he can't compete against Fergie. Same difference.
but Cass,
Same difference.
when obviously we weren't doing football YouTube back then, but when Arsenal when Arsenal fans were screaming Wenger needs to go, I was having big debates. A lot of my friends were Arsenal fans with them saying, but what I would say to you is, you're saying you want Wenger out and you want a new manager, and you're saying at the time a lot of them wanted Simeone. And I'll repeat what I said back then, right? Top managers like Simeone, like Pep, like Klopp, they are not interviewed. They interview the club, right? Because it's up to fucking them if they take the job, right? Now, Simeone would have walked in Arsenal back those days when the Wenger time and said, cool, I'm currently at Atletico. I'm getting given this, and this is their goals. This is what they want to achieve. What do you want me to achieve here? And when he hears top 4 football, he'll be like, fuck off. I'm good, right? And that's why they got Arteta, because they didn't want to go for an elite manager like that. They wanted Arteta. Now, I agree.
That's because it doesn't fit the rebrand, bro. It doesn't fit the rebrand.
I hear what you're saying. I said to them at the time, Wenger is not the issue. Wenger is one of the most loyal brethren you would ever fucking want, yeah? Because to this day, he held it for that board, yeah? He fucking held that it was him that was at fault and not the board, right? That's the most loyal brethren you ever want. Like, he rode out. He told your girl it was him that did shit when it was actually you, right? And now, I hear what you're saying, that maybe with Arteta, maybe they've got another Wenger. They've got Wenger 2.0. Plays good football, but again, good football until people get used to that good football and change the way they play against that good football. Then all of a sudden, that good football.
But that's why I called it out, though, Daps. And this is why I call out every level of my club. I call out the fans because they're losers. I call out the fans because they don't realize this is the 3rd youth project, and we've never won nothing under a youth project. The only team to win something under a youth project is the treble winning Man United. So that tells you that's an anomaly. That's the only one. So at the end of the day, it ain't good enough. This fan base as well, talking about, oh, we have to support this manager. Why didn't you support Unai Emery? Because I tell you what, he had a better CV, and he may not win the league, but he'll win you something in Europe. And we've not won nothing in Europe, so beggars can't be choosers.
No, it's cool. No, you're winning.
But you know what's mad?
So hold on, because I gotta go. So this is the thing that annoys me. Yeah, they didn't back Unai Emery with the excuses they make for this manager. Where was that excuses for Unai Emery? Unai Emery wanted Zaha, but you man got on the train of now we're getting Pepe, but then you man won him out. But then when I criticize Havertz, oh, just get behind him. Why didn't you get behind Pepe? Because he actually costs more money. So if you want to get behind players just because they're an Arsenal player, how come you're selective? Last season, Ramsdale was, oh, he's the best goalkeeper in the league. But this season, oh, he's erratic. But I told you that last season. But because it wasn't fashionable, you don't want to get behind that. I told these man that Rob Holding ain't good enough. He can do a job. But then when we get rid of Rob Holding this season, it's, oh, no, but he's not of the level. Then it's, oh, let's get rid of Pepe. He's not good enough. But then we re-signed Reece Nelson. But the player that actually was on loan last season, Reece Nelson and Balogun was the better player. Hence why he got bought out by a team because he actually performed. Nah. Let's get rid. Nah. He's not good enough.
North side. Let me be clear. The one thing with Balogun that you man slipped up on, is when a player backs himself, they're worth fucking keeping. When a player is telling you, I'm not here to be second fiddle to anyone, so you either tell me I'm starting or I'm fucking off, that's the type of player you go, oh, fuck, we keep him,
Exactly.
That's our issue with why we ended up with Phillips, and I questioned the Phillips signing was, what, is this guy really thinking he can force Rodri out of the position? If not, his mentality is not right. Every single player at a club should not be there going, I'll play second fiddle. You're playing for your fucking country, Your mentality should be, I start every game, right? So when Balogun is saying, I should be starting up top, and you go, no, we'll keep Eddie because he's happy to play second fiddle. While your striker cried because Zinchenko started up top for City and he didn't, it tells you about mentality a little bit. Like
mentality of the fans are flip-flop stats. Quickly before I go, they're flip-flops. They were telling us that Zinchenko's pivotal to the way that we play. He's got 1 assist in 18 appearances. That's a joke. Don't tell me that he's our creative spark. And now they're calling out for Tini. I told you, defensively, Tini's the better player defensively. Zinchenko, I'd rather play him through the middle. His attributes are better.
Hold on. What?
But they don't want to listen to
like
that.
Like a central midfielder where he actually plays.
Exactly. They don't want to listen to that. Then there's the same with Kai Havertz. Oh no, maybe he's an impact sub. Why is he starting? Oh no, but maybe he can do a job. But you didn't tell me that he was the player we needed in the summer to go to the next level. So you're lying. And now you're trying to say he's an impact sub. Kai Havertz was our 3rd highest signing. I'm sorry, you don't spend that kind of money as an impact sub. So you don't really believe in him. Then these men are telling me, oh no, Pepe ain't good enough. What's Reece Nelson done? Nobody's calling for Reece Nelson to get more minutes. Now they were telling me, oh no, it's okay that Nketiah's got a new contract. Hold on. This January, these men want Osimhen. Why do you want Osimhen? You told me that Nketiah can do a job. You told me that Nketiah is good enough. So you don't believe that Nketiah is good enough. Because how are you backtracking? It's only been a year since he signed his contract. Maybe because you're chatting crap. That is the reality. And then the last thing, before I end, the last thing that they said that our bench has bridged the gap with Man City. But the narrative going into the January transfer window is we need to get rid of that bench to make money for Osimhen. What? The bench you told me that are good enough, that bridges the gap with City. Why do you want to get rid of them? Because if the players that you rate you don't want to get rid of, are you selling Saka? You selling Saliba to make way? Oh no, it's the players that deep down you didn't believe in, but now we must sell them to make way for players that you do really believe in. It makes no sense. They're hypocrites. They chat rubbish, bro. One day it's our bench is fixed. Next day we need to sell it to make way for other players. One day it's we're protecting the value of Nketiah. Next one, we need Osimhen. What is it, bro? The problem with Arsenal is we're a system club. We have no individuals. Most of our players are one-trick ponies.
There's no problem. Hold on. There's no problem with being a system club.
No, but you need individuals, and I tell you,
you need a perfect system with a perfect manager.
But you need individuals, bro. You guys have got you got a game winner in Haaland. Yeah, you can give him, even if you give him limited opportunities, the guy will bag. That is somebody that's an individual that can make the difference.
I don't even look at.
You've got Kevin De Bruyne.
I don't think you're a system though. I don't think Arsenal's a system anymore. No, because think of it. Last year you were playing a system. This year, have you not noticed? The players are playing where they want. I see right backs end up
playing controlled football.
Yeah.
We are not going
control,
forward anymore.
but it's like they're doing what they want. It's like the structure, but it's not a system. It's like he's allowing
No. Hold on.
for them to do what they want.
You know what?
That's why Martinelli's running out of ideas because he don't know what to do.
but-
Like,
But
hold
all of
on,
them run out of
hold on.
ideas. This is my
Hold
point.
on.
This is my point. They all run out of ideas.
No. But this is a thing. This is a thing, right? So I have to bring this back to City. That we have to remember. This is not a City that are new to playing a system. Are new to. Everyone knows Man City. Yeah, everyone knows it. I'm not meaning 1 season, 2 season. I'm meaning almost even under Pellegrini. Yeah, you knew that City were going to have possession and City were going to fucking break you down by any means, right? We've been facing low blocks for 6, 7, 8 years, right? And guess what? We've kept fucking going with it, right? Even last season with Haaland, we didn't revert back to fucking playing long balls for Haaland. We kept fucking going with it. And guess what? Our individuals were that good that they kept finding spaces. They kept believing in the system and it kept fucking working, right? Arsenal had 1 season where they caught everyone off guard and they look really fucking good. Now everyone's onto it, low block. Now all of a sudden, Martin Odegaard is not looking like David.
But why that? Exactly to your point. You just made the point that I'm trying to make. When you face low blocks, you need a number 10 that will find you space in behind. That is an individual thing. That's not a manager.
You need runners. You need runners.
No, but it's not just that. No, it's not just that because we have runners. We don't have players. We don't have a midfield that can find and throw the ball through the eye of the needle. You've got Kevin De Bruyne that will find your.
We haven't had it all season,
yeah? Because he has that individual quality. We do not. We have robots. You have a striker that in limited chances can bag goals. As an individual, he makes the difference. We do not have that. Man United used to have that with Rooney. Man United used to have that when they had Beckham. Man United used to have that when they had Cristiano. They had Tevez. Individuals that will get you over the line. You had that with Gundogan. He was another one.
Oh, no, bro, let me be clear.
We don't have that.
Well, we have
Liverpool
that. Like,
bury them as well.
This because people will only, unless you're a City fan, you won't talk too much on City. Let me be clear. We have eye of the needle players in Foden, in Bernardo Silva, repeatedly yesterday, eye of the needle and shit, yeah? But they also believe in the system, bro. It's even Grealish. People, Arsenal fans will say Martinelli better winger than Grealish. If you want to say he's a better winger, no problem. But if you're a system-based team, you need a player that understands the system. Jack Grealish is pivotal to the fucking system because he gets and believes the system. Your players right now, bro, they're all out of Saka. The thing I've heard tonight that's spot on is they're all out of ideas. If I look at Saka the last few games, that defines Saka. All out of fucking ideas. No idea what to do. No fucking clue. No belief in the system to keep doing what... You lot are lost, and you need to. I don't know how you get over this. Who's your next game?
He's spitting facts, yeah. And you know what? It's probably a hard pill to swallow for some of the faithful lot, innit? It's a hard pill to swallow. Like once you accept it, it is what it is, isn't it? Look, Liverpool's had it.
No, it's cool. No, to be fair, Cash.
Salah, Trent, Liverpool and players. Right. You know what it is, Daps? We said this in the summer. The same way Ten Hag shot himself in the foot by signing Mason Mount and wanting him by going to his house and everything. It's the same way when Xhaka left, he didn't go and get Barella or someone like that can really change the game.
Barella, yeah.
You know what I mean? And create something out of nothing. Like that, he shot himself in the foot. At the end of the day, cream about it or not and be positive and all that. The truth is, he shot himself in the foot with some signings in the summer. This is the
thing. Yeah, but this is the thing. Yeah, when you this is the thing.
One positive for Arsenal fans is
they're still around.
All of you, not Northside, but most of you Arsenal fans watching this right now, ignore everything we're saying because what do we know? You have Super Mikel Arteta, and he knows exactly what you need. The January transfer window opens in approximately 4 or 5 hours, yeah? So it's fine. Arteta is going to go out and get what you need. So, you know, the Premier League and the Champions League double that you lot predict you're going to do is still on. It's fine because you got Arteta and win, so it's all good. It's all good.
And you know what the proof of that is, yeah? When certain teams face low blocks, they got no ideas. I've said this about Liverpool, and I speak on other teams because I keep the same energy with mine. Yeah, we don't have the individuals. Do you know how many times we take teams to the edge of their box? And why don't we break them down? Because we have no individuals that can change that. All we do is pass backwards, sideways. We have no ideas. when you're in that type of situation, you need players to be their own man and take and find space or put the ball in the back of the net. You need those individuals. The manager's got you to a certain point. A manager can put you out in a certain structure to get you in the final third. What gets you over the line is those individuals. We do not have that at Arsenal. That's what are overgassing our front three. And I tell you right now, our front three is the most overgassed front three in world football. Martinelli is a one-trick pony getting in behind. Saka always has to play 1-2s off of Odegaard to get in behind. He'll never take a man on. He'll rather pass it backwards. And Jesus, without the link-up play, the guy is null and void. Ultimately, you're a striker, and we actually look at strikers and put them on a pedestal due to goals. We don't care how your link-up play. No one cares. It is about goal scoring. Ultimately, you are judged on goal scoring. You are not. It's the same with goalkeepers. Yes, you can play out the back. Ultimately, it's your goal stopping that makes you an elite goal stopper or not. It's not about playing all this over stuff.
North side. Unless you are, and what I will say is, if you are a system-based team, then there's relevance to all of that. If you're a system-based team, having a goalkeeper that can elitely play out from the back, and I don't want to hear Ray or Ramsdale. I mean elite, I'm talking fucking Edison level, right? And again, when you signed Gabriel Jesus, Arteta should have known what he's getting. Jesus has a purpose, but his purpose is to scramble fucking defenses, He creates space for your needle threaders, for your runners. That's what he fucking does. He creates space. He's not going to be the 1-2 merchant. He's not going to be the ball before the ball. He's not going to be the assist guy. He's not going to be the goal scorer. He's a scrambler, He's a presser. He wins the ball back early. He presses for the first 60 minutes better than anyone I've ever seen, right? He scrambles defenses. If you want a creator, an assister, or a goal scorer, Jesus has never been that, right? Arteta knows this.
But he said it himself.
Right, so Arteta has bought into his own hype that he thinks he can do what Pep couldn't do and change Jesus, right? Well, if Pep can't fucking do it, Arteta, how can you do it? The guy is what he says he is. And there's space for that. Because we're talking about, he worked for City. We're talking about with Firmino. Firmino for fucking Liverpool, He was what he was. He wasn't what people sometimes wanted him to be, but he was pivotal to a Champions League and a Premier League winning team. But Arteta wants to take these people and change them, but doesn't fucking know how to.
Exactly. On that bombshell, Happy New Year to everybody. I'm going to go get drunk and I'm going to the Latin club. So I'm going to be having a good time. I'm not letting these foolish stuff put ruin my New Year's. I'm going to get drunk. So Happy New Year to everybody else. I'm going to be dancing on you man's tears, bachataing on you man's tears, salsaing on you man's tears. There's nothing you can do about it. So keep crying. You know what I'm saying? Big up to you, man.
Salsa.
And I'm off. Yeah, man. I don't let these men ruin my life. It's my man.
Spanish.
Shout out your channel.
Yeah, man. No. These men will not prosper. No. Satan, get behind me. You're not prosper.
I said shout out your channel as well. It's not all Arsenal fans in it,
Yeah, man. Listen, Northside LDN, if you want the real. And man, we just say it as it is, isn't it? If they cry.
Northside love.
So man, big up to you, man. Have a good New Year's,
Love
that. What I'm saying, and man, just keep rattling these top gooners, man. Rattle them. Good, they deserve it. In a bit.
There you go.
What we saying?
Listen.
No, Fulham, actually, I will say one thing. I think Fulham deserve a bit of credit. I think Fulham worked their fucking
100%.
Yeah, they did,
Fulham have had some serious results of recent. And
I'm rating Fulham's manager.
How about this? Iwobi for me, that guy there, his journey and his become, whether it's centre mid, whether it's out on the left, whether it's out on the right, he's shown that he can play multiple positions to a certain standard. How about this? Arsenal could have done with an Iwobi today.
Anthony Robertson, what a player.
Anthony Robertson, again, keep an eye on him as well. Paulinho, can I now mention that this was the second time, last season, I was asked what DM do I want. So there was Declan Rice, there was Caicedo, there was all these guys. I said Paulinho. Everyone knows this is well documented, how long I've been going on about this guy. Paulinho and Declan Rice have faced off twice this season, and both times Paulinho has outperformed Declan Rice by a landslide. This man, even the first game that he played against Arsenal at the Emirates when they drew 2-2, he was playing on one shoulder. He had a dislocated shoulder, I believe, and he came back like a month ahead of schedule just for Arsenal, only to boss the game, score a goal, and make them drop points at their gaff. This man is different. Bayern don't look at man for no reason.
Yeah, for real. I was about to say that.
They don't break their neck.
Man for no reason.
Yeah, they don't break. They don't try to break the bank or break their neck to try and get a guy for no reason. He is the truth. I'm telling you, he is the truth. Big up Leno as well. You know what I'm saying? Another one that's come from Arsenal and show these man what's what. You know what I'm saying? Leno, Martinez, these men all seem to be doing it right now against the big. And another one I want to talk about, someone that I called the worst centre back in the league, someone that I said that this guy has put down an all-timer against Tottenham, Calvin Blood Clark Bassey. I'm not gonna lie, I know when I need to apologize in it, and I need to apologize, bro. I was talking the most on this guy's name, saying he's the worst, this, the worst, that, bro. Yeah, Calvin Bassey's.
Bro,
he's
another
done
one
his
is
thing.
tossing.
Hate, bro.
Bro, another one's tossing. You know, my guy came through City's academy as well, by the way.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he came through City's academy. Like, he was good couple of years ago, and I always, when I saw him, I was like, I like him, but we let him go. But he's cooking, man. Like, there's a lot of European clubs looking at him right now. So Fulham managers on job.
Yeah, and the thing is, Fulham are a team full of players that kind of didn't make it at the big clubs. They've got Andreas Pereira, who actually, Man United, you think Pereira starts for Man U now, by the way, right now. As it stands, Andreas Pereira.
You know I call him, man, the preseason Pirlo and that. That's what they was calling
him. Yeah. I know preseason used to do a matting though, but yeah. No, him, you've got Willian, who Arsenal fans hate that guy, bossed it again today. You've got Iwobi, another one who didn't quite make it through the ranks. You've got Bernd Leno, another one who didn't quite make it through the ranks. You've got a Liverpool one in Harry Wilson in there as well. He didn't quite make it through the ranks. Raul Jimenez, who again somehow after his stint at Wolves, and he's given Saliba problems. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Wolves,
that was that. See him in it. That was a perfect replacement for my man Mitrovic. That was a perfect.
I still think Mitrovic is better than him, but they've done.
Right, he is better than him, but in terms of replacement, that was a good purchase, man.
But you know what?
He took it.
A Fulham player was interviewed after the game, and it was their game plan as well. That like they knew first half to just.
Do you know what they did? Though, Dax? If you watch the second half, all they did was switch the tempo up, and that was
that's exactly what they said. They said first half we knew we had to just be composed and take the pressure, and then second half, and I think that's one of the things when you're playing teams like talking about City, the way to approach City is if you can get to the 55th minute and be in the game against City, you know you're in the game, right? It's that simple. If you're one of those teams, and then, do you know what? You have to give it a little bit of risk. And yeah, you know what? There was a bit of risk. They could have, but I'll be honest with you. This is where I think Arsenal look worryingly bad, or any team that's in a title race look worryingly bad, is if it's 1-1 or you're losing, and it's the 75th minute, and there's a fan round, we ain't scoring today. This game can go on. And I was looking at this game thinking, it don't matter what is on that fucking board that gets held up for injury time. Today, Arsenal are not scoring. And that's where you need your game changers. For so many years, we've had De Bruyne that in those moments will come up and go, do you know what? Or Rodri. And against Everton, Foden. When it's those games that somehow you haven't managed to break a team down, there's not long left. You've got one of those players that you can look at, and out of nowhere, where you think you're not going to score, they get the first, then it pushes you on to get another one, right? And today, again, for the second game in a row, I'm looking at Arsenal going, fucking hell, no game changes, none, none. And I
did you not see, bro? Did you not see? Yeah, it was like this. What was it, like the 77th minute? I'm sure Declan Rice forgot what he was doing, what he was playing, where he was playing. Man started running with the ball towards his own goal, blood. Like, it was mad. Like, it was actually mad. And I actually sat there and I thought to myself, I was like, look, yeah. And then obviously in the 80th minute, Palhinha comes with a mad tackle on Saka. And it's like, realistically, like, these man are they're there, but they're not there. Like, they're there, but they're not there.
Bro, it's them ones where this is where I think title races are important, where in those last 15 minutes, 20 minutes, when you need a result, you know you're in trouble when the other team look like they're more likely to score a third than you are score an equaliser. And that's the way it was today. Like, Fulham nearly scored to make it 3-1.
But Daps, you have to remember as well, yeah. In these two beatings that they've had in the last week, yeah, penalties have been missed, and you know what I mean. Opportunities they've been given lifelines. They've been given lifelines to come back. You know what I mean? If someone misses a penalty and you get a goal, 9 times out of 10 that drains the life out of them. You might get a 2-2. You might even get a 3-2, depending on what's going on. But really, they just don't look like anything is working for them.
Nah.
And like you said, with the Balogun situation, how are you not going to sit there and justify letting this manager let players like, because obviously revisionism is bad, but you got like players like Elanga, everyone's picking up Elanga at the minute and that. But realistically, if you're asking your manager to go dip into the transfer market and go get yourself a striker in January, that means you shouldn't have let Balogun go. You should have gave him an opportunity. And that means you're not managing the squad properly.
Can I end the stream on a note, please? If you don't
Sorry,
mind.
one last thing on Arsenal. I think the biggest thing is that. Sorry to any Villa fans or Tottenham fans, but I'm going to park you for 1 minute. The thing is with City and Liverpool is City and Liverpool over the last 5, 6, 7 years, we've had bad spells, but we've always seen the bounce back, especially business end of the season. Even Liverpool, Liverpool's 2 worst seasons, still when it's got to business end, they started turning it up a bit more. Yeah. With Arsenal, when Arsenal start getting on a bad run of games, we have not yet seen Arteta go, no, I can stop this. I know what to do here, until it's too late, right? And
but Daps, he could just revert back to type of last season. Just revert back to that type. Revert back to how he was playing last season. Because
he can't. Because the truth is, everyone's aware of that. I understand why Arteta's tried to change it, but he has to. But you're not experienced enough of a manager to know how to yet. Like, this is going to take him a minute to work out. And maybe he hasn't got the players. Maybe he hasn't got the players yet. Like that is the truth. Maybe Odegaard is not. Maybe there is a reason Real Madrid let Odegaard go.
Yeah, but I even said that as well. Yeah, I even said that. I said if Odegaard had anything about him, look up what's going on at Real Madrid right now. Camavinga, Chimini, Bellingham. If he had anything about him, he would be in that team. He'd be in that team right now.
Yeah. I just want to say, Daoud, I'm gonna cut this little part up and make sure this is sent to you. You said yesterday, even when knowing when Arsenal, you always know you can rely on Manchester United to fuck up and make your day that much better. But guess what? I have the last laugh. Yeah, you have made my Sunday and New Year's absolutely tenfold much better. When I go see all my best mates later, I'm going to absolutely.
Wait, Monks, I feel hurt by that. How about you?
Huh?
Just a little bit. No,
what? Wait, say that again. Anyways, I'm going to roast him. Yeah, because he absolutely.
I don't feel hurt anymore if you're roasted.
Yeah, that jokes of the century need to go. So, anyways, yeah, man, I don't know. Should I my phone? I won't be on my phone starting tomorrow. Thank fuck. No more of this shit.
My daughter's been missing you as well, by the way, Cass. My daughter's been missing you. So
yeah, don't make me cringe on online, please. Thanks. With this Happy New Year stuff, but yeah, go enjoy yourselves, people. If you're not doing nothing tonight, you're just chilling, and there's nothing wrong with it as well. Go on your Xbox, go watch movies, go spend time with your family. Anything that you lot enjoy, just don't let football really piss you off too much because then actually no, what it probably will, but go eat some food.
I Cass,
food is the winner.
Have you seen Ty's New Year's resolution on Twitter?
Where Martial?
No, he said, "Oh, football's gonna have to, in the new year. Football's gonna have to come second than that because."
But after Friday, guess what? That's not happening because.
And more so, I just need to say on that quickly, and I haven't been good recently. I've been away from Never Have Found It for whatever reasons, yeah. But wait, Ty, if you're gonna cancel fucking watching football games for going out with your brethrens, I hope you're gonna cancel fucking going out with your brethrens for Never Have Found as well.
Oh, what we not? Yeah.
Jokes, because I haven't done it either. But anyway, love.
Let's end it on a good note.
You're proving my point. No, you're proving your point. We're fucking 15th. We're 15th. We are 15th, sir. We are 15th. We are 5 points away from relegation. Yeah, we are closer to the bottom than the top, bro. We ain't winning Europa. There's no European football next year.
one.
Yeah.
That's the one.